Okay, so I am not going, I'm a bit impatient sometimes. And I know it's like already dinner time, it's 8 o'clock, so I'm not going to wait for the dough to rise so much. But it has had some time, and my oven has been preheated to 180. So it has risen a bit. I'm going to shake it, and we're just basically going to bake it already. So here's what's going to happen now. Sorry, we didn't really need that flour. I would recommend baking paper, just because it helps to stop it from actually. Take it and put it in. Sorry, I'm talking, and at the same time, baking paper just helps it to stop it from sticking to the pan, which has happened many times. And you know how those bread sauce and I'm scratching my head. Sorry, I need to stop doing that. Okay, some bread stores, you see the bread like really nice and white and all the flour. Here's a trick which I've learned. It's called rice flour. So, what we're gonna do, get a little sieve or anything. I'm using, look at that, it's a tea infuser. Basically, it's from IKEA. It's for tea. But what I like about it is, put some flour in it, scoop up the flour in it, and it makes a really cute flour sprinkler. Check it out. Or even for icing sugar. It just gives it that really nice even coat. I like to play with my baking. It's a bit of like art, and I love art, if you know me. I'm not an artist, but what I mean is I like to make things beautiful. So, as you can see, it's evenly coated with some rice flour. Now, why rice flour? Oh my god. And just as I'm talking to you, the bread is rising and shaping its, getting itself into its new home, which is the new baking tray that I've moved it to. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more rice flour. This is just it's not a needed step. This is the fun bit. I mean, have fun, right? Want things to look pretty, right? And no, the rice flour is not going to change the flavor of your sourdough. Now, in my previous video, I said that when I shape bread, I use my husband's shaving blades. This is what I was talking about. It's really, really sharp, but it's also really, really good to slice in. I'm gonna move this so you can see what I'm doing. Hangs on. There you go. I think that's a better angle. Now, where do I put the blade? Oh, here we go. So now we're going to beautify it, and we're going to score it so that when it gets into the oven and it rises, it's going to explode. So we're going to tame the explosion by giving it some shape. You can do any shape that you want. I just like mine a bit like a leaf. Sometimes I do flower shapes, believe it or not. Okay, so come with me. Come see what I've done. Can you see? Yes, and so that is now going into the oven. And my oven, I've also put a tin of water, because the water is going to, what's the water going to do, ladies and gentlemen? The water is going to give it that nice crisp skin on top. We're ready. We're going to go in and bake, because in the oven, it's going to rise a bit more, and then it's going to cook. So 180 degrees. You can even go up to 200 and bake it. Bake it, baby. So I'll check in with you in a bit.